It's not always just about the money. Sometimes it's the principle. That's why we were stunned when we found this. Take a look. A member of the assembly plugging his electric vehicle into a standard outlet in the assembly parking area under the Capitol. There's the outlet right there doing that instead of paying to use one of the EV charging stations there. Why should you care? Because you paid for it. Assemblyman Harvey Epstein of Manhattan has apparently never seen an outlet he didn't like. We have photos from different occasions of him using an adapter to plug his electric car into a standard outlet instead of using one of the charging stations in the assembly parking lot. Those stations are pay to use. The outlet is free to the car owner, but is costing the state of New York, meaning you and I are paying for the charge. I tracked down Harvey Epstein outside of a committee meeting.
You seem to ignore the pay-to-use charging stations for your car and charge your car in a public outlet on the taxpayer's dime. And I'm just wondering why.
I use the pay-to-use charging stations every day. And sometimes when there's no chargers, I use the other charger, but 90% of the time, I use the chargers, the pay-to-use chargers.
How much does it cost to charge the car? Not very much, just dollars a day. It's the principle, the optic.
Totally understand the concern. And I'm happy to stop doing it.
Not only is Epstein making you pay for his electricity, but he's putting in for mileage reimbursement. We obtained his expense submissions for the first 3 months of the year through the Freedom of Information law. And there it is, 6 different submissions for mileage, about $200 a pop for driving from Manhattan to Albany and back. A total of about $1,200. You're paying it, even though you're also paying to charge his car for him while he's here. As we continued to press him, he seemed to see the error of his ways.
Yeah, I totally understand it, and I'm glad you brought it to my attention. And I don't want him to have bad optics about that. But at the same time, I don't know how you charge a car if they're all being used all the time.
Okay. So are you going to rethink doing that from here on out?
I think it doesn't make any sense for me to do it going forward.
The bottom line, Epstein says his days of charging you for a charge are over. We will keep our eye on the charging situation. We have not seen any other lawmakers using public outlets in that parking area, only Mr. Epstein.